Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lawrence Tech University Sports Network. We have some non-conference baseball today between the visiting Grace Christian University Tigers and your Lawrence Tech University Blue Devils. This will be a pair of 7-inning games today with the non-conference slate. Running a little behind with some field prep, but we're about to get underway here. I'll give you the starting lineups. First for Grace Christian, they come in at 3-31. This is the first year of their program. They're part of the National Christian College Athletic Association. Here's their lineup. Leading off, first baseman number 1, Logan Hamstra. Batting second, the DH number 10, Dylan Thomas. Batting third, the second baseman number 22, Cooper Lake. Batting fifth, the third baseman number 7, Carter Willis. Batting fifth, the right field number 32, Kellen Knoll. In center, batting sixth, number 15, Jared Garnett. In left field, number 6, Carter Hewitt. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 3, A.J. Scott. And in the 9 position is the shortstop, number 2, Alex Bonema. On the bump for LTU is number 21, Kent Maddock. And we're about to get underway with the first pitch right here. That one's low and in for ball 1. Give you some numbers on Maddock. Making his 7th appearance of the season, second start. 9 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 11 runs, 10 earned. That gives him an ERA of 9.64. 9 Ks in those 9 innings, but also 10 walks. We're going to see Coach Eldredge give a bunch of pitchers some chances to get some work in here, and that's what you're seeing with Maddock getting his start. That one catches the outside corner. And it's 2-1. Hamstra comes in hitting .319 for the Tigers. That one fouls off himself, right in the box, so we'll reset 2-2. Hamstra, a freshman from Granville, Michigan. Leads the team with 29 hits on the season. Is susceptible to strikeout, has 18 on the year. See if Maddock can get one here. And he does. Strike 3 for Maddock to start this one off. And it's 1 away. It's going to bring up the DH number 10, Dylan Thomas. You see him walking up the plate. He is a big dude, 6'2". And the power reflects it. He leads the team with 7 doubles on the season. Comes in hitting .329. First pitch from Maddock. That one's up and away for ball 1. Thomas also leading the team in hits with 26. Maddock takes his time. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's low for ball 2. A couple weeks ago, Maddock had an issue of getting behind hitters. He's going to try to correct that today. Here's the 2-0 offering to Thomas. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. That one coming in at 78 miles an hour on the radar gun. Maddock sets. Working out of the stretch, which you don't see too often from a starter. That one's fouled away. We'll give you the lineup for Lawrence Tech here around the diamond. Already mentioned Maddock pitching, the catcher Jason Earhart. At first base, Jackson Wolakowiak. At second, Kellen Banishevsky. Third baseman is Luke Morissette. Go back to short, that is Trent Reed. Left to right in the outfield, Sam DeKuyper, Trent Matthews, and the hot-hitting Nick Olson. That one's in the dirt. Go to 3-2 count. Lawrence Tech hot coming into this one, won 5 of their last 6, all in WAC play, and Nick Olson had a weekend. He had 4 home runs here at Jimmy John's Field in a 3-1 weekend for the Blue Devils. Here's the payoff pitch for Maddock. That one swung on, hit well to center. Matthews going back, stumbles, makes the catch for out number 2. Not much wind. You see the flag there in center field moving a little bit. Good job by Matthews. That ball tagged right at him. And 2 outs for Maddock. It's going to bring up the 3-hitter for the Tigers. Cooper Lake steps in. First pitch for Maddock. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Cooper Lake comes in hitting .310. So you see 1, 2, 3 for the Tigers. Their best 3 hitters. No separation for Coach Wolf there. He's stacking at the top of the order. That one hit weak left under the bat. Easy line out to Wallachowicz at first. Maddock, good first inning, sets down the Tigers in order 1, 2, 3. We'll step away for a minute and return for the bottom of the first on the Lawrence Tech Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the first inning. We'll give you that Blue Devils order. Leading off, the third baseman, Luke Morissette. Batting second, Sam DeKuyper. Batting third, Nick Olson. Batting fourth, the DH, Jake Yanessa. Batting fifth, first baseman, Jackson Wallachowicz. In the sixth hole is the shortstop, number 16, Trent Reed. Batting seventh, the catcher, Jason Earhart. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Kellen Benishevsky. And in ninth, the center fielder we saw in the first inning, Trent Matthews. As Morissette has a 1-1 count. He is coming swinging a hot bat recently. He's up to 366 on the season. Sends that one down the right field line. Foul. Morissette, a Farmington, Michigan native, about 15 minutes from Southfield, where the LTU campus is located. I also reside there. Not that anybody at home cares. But blooper sent into left center field. Shortstop goes back out and makes the play for out number 1. Brings up Sam DeKuyper. Kuiper comes in hitting .234. It's his 23rd game, so a part-time player for the Blue Devils, getting a start in left field here in game number 1. Here's the first pitch from Nesswinder. That one catches the inside corner at 73 miles an hour for strike 1. Here's some numbers on Riley, making his 14th appearance of the year, 9th start. He's 1-5 with an 11.46 ERA. That one misses wide and gets past the Tigers' backstop. 71 hits in 35 in the third inning, so he gets beat around quite a bit. 392 opponent batting average. That one hit down to third base. Nice stop. Not able to recover there as DeKuyper will reach first. We'll see how they score it. Tough play as the third baseman had to reach out to his left and didn't have enough on the throw to beat the hustling left fielder. Looking at an error on the board to the third baseman. Nick Olson's going to step in. As I mentioned, he had a heck of a weekend. Leads the team in almost every statistical offensive category. Olson hitting .452 on the year, 52 hits, 12 home runs, 43 RBIs, 40 runs scored. All those numbers pace the LTU offense. Here's the 0-1 from Nieswender. Running on the pitch was DeKuyper, and the catcher unable to get a grip on it, so Kuiper will slide into second with a stolen base. Early runner in scoring position for LTU. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Olson. That off-speed pitch misses high for ball 2. That went up and in, 3-1. It's the Blue Devils right fielder. Got some shine this week from local radio station 97.1 The Ticket. One of their DJs, radio guys came, saw the games this weekend, and Olson put on a show with those 4 home runs, as I mentioned. Good backdoor breaking ball there from Nieswender. Make it 3-2. That one shot out to right, and it's right at the right fielder for out number 2. Tagging on the play, out number 1, tagging on the play is DeKuyper. He moves up to third. And a good productive out from Nick Olson. So that ball was hit right at Keelan Knoll. It's going to bring up the DH, number 28, Jake Yanessa. Yanessa second on the team with a .375 batting average. 26th game of the year, had some injury issues early in the season. He takes ball 1. Misses outside, so he's ahead 2-0 here in the RBI situation. Nessa 6 doubles, 4 triples, 2 home runs on the year. That slow breaking ball drops in for strike 1. Gutsy off-speed pitch there by Nieswender. Then speeds him back up with the fastball. Nessa chases up high, and he's back to 2-2. Nessa strikeout candidate, 18 on the season. Fouls that 1 straight back and will reset. Nessa, a sophomore from Westerville, Ohio. Industrial engineering major. You'll see a lot of engineering majors up and down all of our sports teams. That one sent out to left on a line and for the third out. So LTU threatens in the first, but strands runner on base, 0-0 as we head to the top of the second. We'll be back shortly. 4-5-6 here for the Tigers. Top of the second. Leading off the third baseman, number 7, Carter Willis, making his 24th start of the season, hitting .254. Maddock hits the outside corner to even the count at 1-1. See the home plate umpire for game 1. Going to give that outside corner. See if Maddock can keep taking advantage of it. That off-speed pitch misses high, and it's 2-1. Willis, a freshman from Howell, Michigan, so about a half hour from the LTU campus where Wackfo Cleary resides. Maddock misses low and in with the fastball. So a good hitter's count here for Willis. Start off the second for the Tigers. And the 3-1 offering from Maddock. Backdoor curveball for strike 2. Willis didn't like it, thought it was a little outside, but home plate umpire has established early he's going to call that today. See if Maddock can work back and get the out here. Fastball misses low, and a leadoff walk for Carter Willis. It's going to bring up the right fielder, number 32, Keelan Knoll. Knoll comes in hitting .267, making his 26th start for the Tigers. A little bit of a crouched batting stance for Knoll. And that outside corner fastball connects for strike 1. Maddock takes a peek at Willis at first. He's not going, and Knoll fouls it off his foot in the batter's box. This Tigers team will run 81 stolen bases on 100 attempts this season. Willis, just 2 of 2, but he looked up and down this Tigers lineup. 8 of 9, 18 of 21, 9 of 13, 14 of 17. So Coach Wolf has put together an offense that likes to run and put pressure on the opposing catcher. That fastball just a little up and out to make it 1-2. Always a little tough to steal on the lefty as well. Looks like Willis taking a shorter lead over there. Maddock holds the stare, misses well inside. That wild pitch is going to allow Willis to scurry to second base. Picked up his catcher Earhart a little late and just yanked that one low and in. 2 strikes though here, so no bunt attempt for Knoll. See if he can make a productive out. Get Willis over to third base. Maddock peeks at Willis. That one popped up right to the center fielder Reed. Doesn't have to move much. And there's out number 1. It's a good job by Kent Maddock there. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 15, Jared Garnett. Garnett making his 25th start of the season, 33rd game. Comes in hitting .233. Maddock's fastball misses low for ball 1. He's been 77-78 on the gun here at Jimmy John's Field. It is a chilly day to say the least here in Utica, Michigan. 34 degrees at first pitch. Hopefully getting the low 40s for game 2. Fastball misses high. Baseball's had a lot of rainouts this year. Some early trips were canceled due to weather as well, so a little cold, but we're above the temperature index. We're allowed to play today. And that's what we're doing here at Jimmy John's Field. Thank you for joining us at home. Maddox's 2-0 pitch That one finds the knees for strike one. Good patience by Garnett there. Ahead 2-0. Didn't like the pitch. A little low for him maybe. Still ahead here on Maddock. Takes a peek. Reed comes behind Willis in his back pocket at second base. Maddock holds. Misses high with the fastball again. 3-1. Some light tossing going down in the pen for LTU. As I mentioned to start the game, non-conference game. We've seen Coach Eldridge before. He's used 8 or 9 different pitchers in these type of games. Usually an inning a guy. Maddock had a good first inning, so he's back out there for the second. That one fouled back. Get to 3-2. Garnett, a big strikeout candidate for the Tigers, 23 this season. Only 7 walks. Maddock could use one right here to keep this runner at second base. Both the LTU infielders helping watch Willis at second base. Leg lift, throw back, dives in there as Benishevsky snuck in. But Willis, a second to spare there. Maddock has the sign he wants. Takes a peek at Willis. Second look. That fastball misses outside for a walk. That's going to bring up the left fielder, number 6, Carter Hewitt. Also making his 24th start of the year. 31st appearance, he's hitting .215. Carter, a freshman from Hastings, Michigan. Another big dude on this Tigers team. He's 6'1". That fastball misses up and away. Maybe 6'1" doesn't sound too tall to people at home, but then pick back at second. Once again, Willis is in there safely as Shevsky thought he had him. As I was saying, 6'1", maybe not too tall, but myself being a 5'9" D3 baseball player, I would trade 6'1" here with Carter. Maddock takes a peek at both runners, double checks. Willis at second. Fastball misses away. Earhart back pick to first. Well, Koyak too quick on the tag. Lets the ball get by him, and Willis going to come all the way around to score. As that throw was close enough, and Koyak trying to be quick and get that slap tag down, and that ball scurries by him into the right field foul territory. And the Tigers are on the board first here, 1-0. So now Garnett at second base. Here's Maddock's offering. Fastball missing up and away again. The tossing has ended in the LTU dugout, bullpen down the left field line, so it looks like this inning belongs to Maddock. As he walks another, and now it's first and second with 1 out for Grace Christian here in the second inning. Let's bring up the catcher, number 3, A.J. Scott. Down in the 8th spot here for the Tigers. Scott comes in hitting .195, 21st start of the season.
Did you split your sandwich, Brian? Did your sandwich cut in half?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What did you get?
It was a BLT.
Maddock checks both runners. Oh, pitch to Scott. And he's missed outside here several times this inning. Maddock checks on Garnett at second. Just not seeming to make the adjustment here as he's missed outside 4 or 5 times this inning. Maybe getting a little fatigued is the lefty from White Lake, Michigan. Ground ball away, though. All it takes is one pitch for Maddock, working in the Tigers' bottom of the order. Checks on Garnett at second. Here's the pitch. That one finds the outside corner. 76 miles an hour, strike one on Scott. Maddock taking his time, has the sign he wants from Earhart as catcher. Double checks on Garnett. Ooh, that one looked similar to the spot that Maddock just hit. Obviously, we're up a little higher in the press box here at Jimmy John's Field, so we'll defer to the home plate umpire. Goes down as a ball, and now a 3-1 count for A.J. Scott. Two looks at second base. Maddock's pitch misses low and in. It's ball 4 anyway, so the runners will move up 90 feet. And now we're in the 9 spot in the order for the Tigers. That's a shortstop number 2, Alex Banima. Banima making his 22nd start, coming in hitting 123 on the season. Maddock going to take a second here to collect himself behind the mound.
I had a drink and salt and vinegar chips. Root beer.
See if Maddock can get ahead on the 9-hitter for the Tigers. And he does just that with a fastball in the outside corner at 78. Takes a peek at first. Kolak playing in front of the runner. That one's fouled back. Make ahead 0-2. Just got a catcher from Rockford, Michigan, freshman. As I mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast, Tigers first-year program, all but 2 of their players are freshmen on this team. And he catches him looking for strike 3. Fastball on the outer third. Maybe had Scott guessing off speed. Maddock froze him for a big out number 2. Just in the top of the order. And Logan Hamstra steps up. Maddock working a little quicker here now. And misses high with the fastball for ball 1. Hamstrom retired in his first appearance of the day. Lined out to center field in Trent Matthews. That one in the dirt, even the count. Excuse me, make it 2-0. Maddock taking his time here, as he should. 1 out away from this inning relatively unscathed. It's a 1-1 offering. Strike 2. It looks like our board's a little off. Excuse me, I think it's 2-1 here. It's our scoreboard operator. A little behind. Haven't seen a signal from the umpire yet. That one fouled off by Hamstra. Yep, 2-2 count here. So the scoreboard is now corrected. Maddock holds, lifts his leg. Here's the pitch. Fastball low and in. And now the runners will be in motion here. 3-2, 2 outs. Everyone's going to get a head start. Blue Devils will have to go across the diamond on the ground ball. Hampshire going to call time here, get reset. Big pitch early in this game. Maddox 3-2. Weekly swung on and lifted to second base. Banashevsky under it. And Maddox does a good job of limiting the damage. So just one for the Tigers in the top of the second. See if LTU can get the bats going here early on in game 1 of 2 here from Jimmy John's Field. We'll be back shortly. Alrighty, Jackson Wolakoyak steps in to lead off bottom of the second for LTU. 5-6-7. And he quickly lines that one to right field for a base hit. Wolakoyak wasting little time there. Picks up his 35th hit of the season. It's going to bring up the shortstop freshman Trent Reed. Reed comes in hitting .328. Wolakoyak took a big lead there, but Scott not feel comfortable throwing behind him and let Wolakoyak jog back into first base standing up. That one swung on and base hit through the left side for Reed. Little Tony Gwynn 5.5 hole. And the Blue Devils have something cooking here in the second. First and second, nobody out for the catcher, Jason Earhart. The junior Earhart making his 25th start of the season, hitting .260. Got some pop, though. 2 home runs this season. Actually had a third one that a little snafu and didn't touch home plate and got that taken away, unfortunately. Had a nice laugh with Jason about that. One of our student workers. Good guy, always friendly, always says hi. But had to give him some flack for missing home plate. Hits that one sharp to the second baseman who bobbles it, and everyone's going to be safe for LTU. Maybe a little too quick there by the second baseman for the Tigers, and trying to get 2 before he got the first one, the old coach's adage, as Nick Allen will now pitch run, courtesy runner for the catcher Earhart. That was Lake there at second for the Tigers, and just a little too quick on the exchange, and it's going to bring up the second baseman, Cal Banashevsky. He's hitting .272, 13 RBIs on the season at the bottom of the order, and he's got a big spot right here to add to that number. He's quickly ahead 2-0 as East Winter working quickly here. Maybe a little frustrated, but not taking a lot of time and throws that one right in there, and a good 2-0 swing by Benishevsky fouls that one down the left side. Benishevsky, a junior second baseman from Grosse Pointe, Michigan. That off-speed pitch coming at 66 miles an hour, misses high from Nieswender. Now he's got to come with the fastball here, down 3-1. And he does, and that's going to do a job there as the center fielder. Garnett going back, makes the catch, wisely cutting to third, throw in the middle of nowhere, and LTU going to tie this one as Walkowiak touches home plate. RBI sacrifice fly for Benishevsky, 14th RBI of the season. Good job by the two backside runners for LTU as they moved up. As Garnett there, young mistake there. He's got to hit the cut as a freshman. And maybe you allow Trent Reed to get to third, but there's no way that Allen, the pitch runner, should get to second on that play because now the double play is taken away. And stepping in is the center fielder, Trent Matthews, batting in the 9 spot. So I mentioned 3-31 is Grace Christian, first-year program, young squad. Nice play by the third baseman there. He gets up and shoots. And out is Matthews. Well done there by Willis. We saw him have a little bit of issue in the first inning. Similar play, but snagged that one, got up and delivered a strike over to first base for out number 2. RBI there for Matthews, though, as Trent Reed comes in. Obviously wanted to hit, but gets the RBI as a consolation prize, and we're back to the top of the order. Luke Morris set. First pitch to him is high. Fastball hits the outside corner, and we're even at 1-1. We're set 0 for 1 on the day. That went down the first baseline inside the bag. That's going to be a fair ball down the line. Hustling for a doubles more set. He's going to make it standing up. Well, he decided to slide. Not sure why, but RBI double nonetheless for Luke Morissette. 8th double on the season. 8th RBI as well. And LTU has struck back here. Put up a 3 spot in the second. They lead 3-1. Stepping in next is the left fielder Sam DeKuyper. 0 for 1 in his first plate appearance. Stealing third is Morissette, and he is in there safely. Morissette's 7th steal of the season. Kuiper fouls that one down the first base side. Catcher gives it a look, but it's out of play here in the second row at Jimmy John's Field. DeKuyper had that play to Willis in the first inning. Willis knocked it down, had trouble getting a good throw over. So DeKuyper reached on the air. See if he can tack one more on here for the Blue Devils in the second. Swinder misses high. Lost the count on the scoreboard here. Is there a resetting over there? I believe it's 1-1. Nope. They had 2 strikes, and that off-speed pitch freezes DeKuyper. Strike 3. LTU puts up a 3 spot in the second. 3-1 lead as a new arm comes in for the Blue Devils. We'll tell you who it is and give them some info on them when we return after this short break. And that new arm for the Blue Devils is senior John Snow, making his first appearance on the mound this season. Snow, a senior from New Boston, Michigan, in the Metro Detroit area. His fastball misses up and in for ball one. That one coming in at 81 miles an hour. Working quickly, Snow. Fastball misses a little in. Down 2-0. Might remember the name. John Snow does some play-by-play for us on basketball season. And that one lined out to the left fielder for out number one. One of our better student broadcasters, Snow, does basketball for us. He did softball during the season. Obviously now his schedule is limited with school and baseball practice and games, but good to see John in here. Good kid and good young man, and hopefully he does well out here. A little biased here as the sports information director, working with him previously, but let's see how he fares here today. That fastball misses outside. That one misses maybe a tad high. It looked like it caught the outer third of the plate, but it's a ball to the three-hitter, Carter Lake, for Grace Christian. That one, lazy fly ball to short second. Benishevsky under it. Makes the play for out number two. So 2 quick outs for John Snow. Let's remember the 4-hitter, number 7, Carter Willis. He swung on. That one has a chance up in the air, just in front of the warning track. Under it is DeKuyper, and a quick 1-2 inning for John Snow. As you can see, he's loved by his teammates. They come out, roar in the dugout. Happy for a kid like John. Doesn't get to play often. When he does a good job. We'll see if he'll come out for inning number 4. Right now, we'll take a step aside for a short, quick break. We'll be right back on the LTU Sports Network. And welcome back. My name is Ryan Alardi. I'm the Athletics Communications Director here at Lawrence Tech, filling in today. Wasn't able to get any student workers on the broadcast, but still wanted to give you that play-by-play for those at home. So thank you for joining us wherever you are. Hopefully you are somewhere a lot warmer than we are. As I mentioned earlier, 34 degrees here at first pitch in Utica. And it is 2-0 to Nick Olson. Olson ground ball up the middle, diving play by Lake. Just goes off his glove. Olson gets his first hit of the day. It's going to bring up Jake Yanessa. He flied out to left back in the first inning. And a first pitch strike to the Blue Devils DH. They're going to check on Olson there at first. Olson 8 of 11 on the year, so he will run. And brush back is Yanessa. Check on Olson. He was leaning at first base, but he gets back as Nesswender's out there for his third inning of work. That one rolled over, third base foul. It'll be 1-2 to Yanessa. Olson did a little bit of dancing at first, trying to get a shuffle lead. Nesswender taking a peek. And similar pitch, similar result, and we'll re-rack and do it again here. No activity yet in the Tigers bullpen. Smaller roster for a first-year program. Olson off on the pitch. That one's popped back behind home, but it's going to get out of play. And we'll do our third incarnation of a 1-2 count to Yanessa. Yanessa, as I mentioned, injured earlier in the year, but now healthy, and he's swinging a good bat, 375 clip for the Blue Devils. Olson off on the pitch. Throw on the money, but just a little late. And Olson's going to get his 9th steal of the year. Back to Yanessa, sophomore from Westerville, as I mentioned. Industrial engineering major. First year here as the sports information director. A lot of smart kids on this campus at LTU. That one sent out to center, right at Garnett, though. Aggressive lead off there. Secondary lead by Olson, but fast enough to get back into second as it's one away. It's going to bring up the first baseman, Jackson Walkowiak. He singled to right field back in the second. Later came around to score. He's got some power as well. Second on the team with 7 home runs this year. Just trails Olson, who was on second. Nesswender takes a look at Olson. That fastball a little high for ball 1. Walkowiak, 34 hits. 10 doubles, 7 home runs. The reason he's batting in the 5-hole for LTU. He gives that one a rip. That's got a chance. Get up, ball. And that one is gone. 8th home run of the year for Jackson Walkowiak. A 2-run shot. And LTU now leads 5-1. Kind of had a sense that was coming as Nesswender just missing too much over the heart of the plate. And that one out on a line drive. Brings up the shortstop, Trent Reed. Reed singled through the left side back in the second. Also came around to score. Blue Devils out hitting Tigers 5-0 right now. Seeing this Winder just maybe a little discouraged out there on the mound, showing his frustrations. Velo has dropped from a little bit. Started out in the game 72-73. He's down to 70 miles an hour now in his third inning of work. That one popped up. Second baseman Lake goes back. He's under it, and shallow right center makes the catch. And that's the second out. Good job by Cooper Lake there. Going back on it, that ball hung up. Gets a quick out for his pitcher after the home run. It's going to bring up the catcher, Jason Earhart. Earhart reached base on an error by Lake back in the second inning. Nick Allen pitch ran for him and then came around to score. That one line to center, right at Garnett. He pauses, makes the play. So good job recovering after the Walkowiak home run by Nicewinder. 5-1 LTU as we head to the fourth. And Snow heads back out for the top of the fourth inning. 5-6-7 for the Tigers. We're going to start with Keelan Knoll. Knoll popped up to Reed at short. Back in the second. First pitch swung on right down to third base. Morissette has it. And there's a quick out for Snow. Played middle infield myself in college and always appreciated when your pitcher worked quickly. It kept you more engaged. He's throwing strikes to boot. Batter's going to have to swing a little more often. So Snow doing a good job, and his infielders are rewarding him. So one away, stepping in, is the center fielder, Garnett, who's been busy in center field on the defensive side of things. 2 or 3 putouts already, fakes a bunt. Shows bunt again, takes it on the outside corner, and it's 1-1. That went off the end of the bat, coming in on it is Reed. Tough hop. Beats a hustling Garnett. That went a little bit of a corkscrew off the end of the bat. Gave the hustling Garnett a chance to beat it out, but Reed's arm strong enough to make it 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Bring up the left fielder, number 6, in left field, Carter Hewitt. That first pitch fastball is low for ball 1. Hewitt walked back in the second. Snow fires. That one fouled back. Looks like all fastballs from Snow. Been consistently 80-81 so far today. And when he's hitting the zone like he has, really don't have to throw anything else. Fastball in the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Here's his 1-2 offering. There's the breaking ball. Oh, maybe froze the umpire there. Be a little low there on the outer third. Good pitch there. Hewitt was shocked. Came back with it again, got him on the check swing. Earhart's going to complete the strikeout. 6 up, 6 down for John Snow. Excellent job by number 8 for LTU. We'll head to the bottom half of the frame. LTU leads 5-1. Welcome back, LTU Sports Network. My name is Ryan Alardi, the SID at Lawrence Tech. Moving quickly here, bottom of the 4th inning. 8-9-1 for the Blue Devils. That means Kellen Benishevsky steps up. He flied out to center, sacrifice fly to center for an RBI. Back in the second, scored Wallachowicz. First pitch from Nieswender, ball 1. Benishevsky still hitting .272 after that sacrifice fly. And he's going to add to that as he pounds one through the left side. Get the leadoff runner aboard for the Blue Devils here in the 4th. We have the center fielder Trent Matthews. Get an RBI ground out to third back in the second. 3 runs in the second, 2 in the third. LT up 5-1. Checking on Benishevsky, he slides in safely. Good job by the Tigers. Benishevsky 10 of 12 on stolen bases this season. And they'll throw over once again. Like Benishevsky, though, getting the same lead, actually increasing a little bit. He's off on the pitch. Would have had the base standing up, but Matthews takes one in the back for a hit by pitch. And first and second now. Let's return to the top of the order. Third baseman Luke Morissette. Morissette 1 for 2 on the day, doubled to left field. Back in the second. And Coach Wolf going to come out and try to calm down Nieswender. So there is some activity down in that Tigers bullpen down the right field line, but trying to buy him some time. Also, obviously, Coach Wolf don't like the start of this inning, so I'm going to try to get your pitcher reset here. And they break up the meeting at the mound. See if Morissette can add to his RBI total. Usually bats out of the top of the order for LTU, so not a big chance to get RBI. It's just 8 on the year, including that RBI back in the second. That one lofted over the second baseman's head to right center for a base hit. Hustling is Benishevsky. He'll breeze to home plate. Going to third is Matthews. As the Blue Devils tack on another one, 6-1 here. second RBI of the day for Morissette. And bring up the left fielder from Traverse City, number 6, Sam DeKuyper. Kuiper struck out in his last appearance. He's 0 for 2 on the day, so in search of his first hit here. Swung on, ground ball, third baseman, bad hop, nice stop. Across the diamond, but out of the reach of the first baseman, Hewitt. Coming home now, all the way around, it's Morissette. And 2 runs will score on that, 8-1. So tough hop, good stop by the third baseman. That was Willis, threw across. Got by Hamstra. And no backup there allowed, 2 runs to score. So a little insult to injury there. Not great baseball by the Tigers. As the Kuiper gets all the way to third base on the throwing error. Nick Olson steps in. First pitch strike from Nieswender. 0-1. Olson had a hit in his last AB. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Single up the middle, stole second. That one fouled straight back. Olson was right on it. So I touched on earlier in the week, he had a weekend. 4 home runs, 12 RBIs on the week. Unfortunately, just got beat out by a hitter from Uno. Slightly better numbers. I believe he was 7 for 11, so a higher batting average and about similar home run RBI numbers. And unfortunately, Olson not rewarded for his week. As that one sent out to right, but it's right at the right fielder. Knoll, he makes the catch. Sacrifice fly, though, for Olson. Going to add to his team leading 43 RBIs, make it 44 now. That is 9-1 LTU. One away here in the fourth. Yanessa steps in, flied out to center, back in the third. See if he can reboot the inning for LTU. As that fastball misses lone away for ball 1. It's non-conference doubleheader, so the 10-run rule is a factor. Can come into play here. 9-1 in the fourth. Here's the 1-1 offering. That one misses high. 2-1 now to the designated hitter for LTU. And there's another one in the dirt. Yanessa, not just a good average at 375, also a good eye. 10 walks. Has a good on-base percentage of 457. He's going to add to that right there. He's going to stroll down to first base with 1 out. And that's going to bring up first baseman who went yard inning ago, Jackson Walkowiak. Walkowiak hunting that middle in fastball. Gets it again, maybe just under it though. Yep, as Knowles coming in down the right field line, long run, nice catch. They're going to have an easy play at first, but nobody's covering. Yanessa back safely. Yanessa all the way around second. Don't know quite what he was doing there, but nobody covering first either for the Tigers. They should be out of this inning right now. Nonetheless, Trent Reed's going to step in. Reed popped up to second his last time up. First pitch curveball, striking outside corner for Nieswender. Reed 1 for 2 on the day. Freshman shortstop having an outstanding season. Fouls that one back. Reed 4th on the team with a .328 batting average coming into today. Also playing a solid shortstop for LTU. Says a lot about the freshman doing it on both sides of the ball this season. One and two to Reed. Reed, Beaverton, Michigan native. Here comes the pitch, swung on. Strike three. Niswinder got him on the fastball. LTU tacks on 4 in the fourth. They lead 9-1. Stay with us as we step aside here on the LTU Sports Network. And we get a new wing here for the Blue Devils in the fifth. Freshman Donovan Say making his 7th appearance this season. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 13 hits, 11 runs, 9 earned, 14.29 ERA. 7 Ks in those 5 2/3 though. And his first pitch fastball misses at 83 miles an hour for ball 1. Shout out to his mother for taking a lot of picks for us that we use in the sports information department. Ground ball over to third. Morissette snags it. Easy throw over to Walkowiak. And out number 1 for Say. Say from Allen Park, Michigan. 6'2", 215. Great size for a pitcher. Architectural engineering major. And a good job by Say getting that first out. Now we're to the 9 spot for Grace Christian. It's the shortstop. That's Alex Bonima. Bonima struck out in his last appearance back in the second. 0 for 1. Say winds up. Oh, check swing fouled down the first baseline. Bonima could not hold up on that one. One and two now to the Grace Christian shortstop. Say gets a sign. That one fouled back at 85. Say's got a very traditional, very simple windup, just kind of 45 degrees on the rubber there, takes a step back, and he's ready to go. Off-speed pitch swung on weakly right in front. Earhart comes around it, strike to Walkowiak, and out number 2. It's going to bring up the designated hitter number 10, Dylan Thomas. excuse me, I skipped the leadoff hitter. It's going to be number 3, Logan Hamstra. Hamstra offered at that off-speed pitch for strike 1. Hamstra 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Fastball inside. 1-1. Hamstra popped up to Benishevsky in short right center his last time up. Takes a big cut at that one. Say beat him with the 83-mile-an-hour cheddar, and he's down 1-2. Say has a sign from Earhart. Overthrows that one a little bit, comes across his body, misses in the left-handed batter's box. Now the count's even at 2-2 to Hamstra. Say working quickly. That one swung around, fouled down the third base side, and we'll do it again here. Gotta give some credit to the fans here bearing the elements. 2 o'clock midweek game. Couple parents out here. Jimmy John's Field. As Hamstra steps back in, and we're ready to go. Say beats him down low, blocked by Earhart. And we'll do it again down to Walkowiak at first. 1-2-3. First say in the top half. LTU needs 2 in the bottom for the run rule to come in effect. We'll see if they get it. Stay with us. We'll be back in a minute. We're back with a new pitcher for the Tigers, number 13, Aiden Malone, making his 7th appearance of the season. Just 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, and 14 runs, 1980 ERA. So just looking to eat an inning here for Coach Wolf is Malone. Up first is the catcher for LTU, Jason Earhart. Reached on an error by the second baseman last time up. And lined out to center as well. And a strike there from Malone. It's 1-1. Earhart in search of his first base knock on the day. Malone working quickly. That fastball's low at 80 miles an hour. Earhart is ahead. 2-1. 8 hits for LTU, 0 for Grace Christian. That fastball a little up and in. Malone trying to find his stride here. His first batter of the game. That one misses well inside, and Earhart's going to take the walk. We'll see if we get the courtesy runner for Earhart. Yep, they're going to bring him out. Waiting to see who emerges from the LTU dugout. Looks like number 24. It'll be Kobe Miller. Excuse me, 54. Trevor Miller. Hard to tell there from the press box, but Miller pitch running. Benishevsky up at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a sac fly. Miller making just his 4th appearance on the season as the freshman. Good job by Coach Eldridge getting some of his young guys in this one. Benishevsky up and in. Swung on, pops it up to the third baseman. And an easy routine play there by Willis for out number 1. Benishevsky went a little bit out of the zone there. Couldn't get good contact on that one. As we're the number 9 spot center fielder, Trent Matthews. Matthews 0-for-1. That fastball from Malone on the outside corner to get ahead. Matthews was hit by pitches last time up. Struck out in his first appearance today. Serves one up, right field line. That's going to get down for a base hit. Miller had to wait to see if that was going to be caught. So first and second now for LTU. And back to the top of the order. And it's Luke Morissette, 2 for 3 on the day. LTU trying to end this one right here in the 5th with 2 runs. So they get back to the top of the order. Morissette 2 for 3 on the day. Open stance for Morissette. Swung on. That one driven out to right center. It's going to stay in the yard. Tagging is Miller. Miller not even going to get a throw from the second baseman, Cooper Lake. So productive out by Morissette. Hit that one right in the screws, unfortunately, right at the right fielder, Knoll, of the Tigers. Now the pitch hitter for LTU, for 5, Luke Bushy, going to replace the Kuiper. Get your numbers on Bushy here. Bushy making his 5th appearance, 1 for 6 on the season. Bushy swings to the first pitch. That one's going to curve back towards the right fielder and right center. And it looked like the Blue Devils were going to threaten there, but good job by Malone settling down. As we'll play on here from Jimmy John's Field, we head to the 6th. Blue Devils lead 9-1. And Say, just like Jon Snow, is going to stay out there after a quick 5th inning. And here's his first offering to the 2-hitter for the Tigers, Dylan Thomas. 0 for 2. He's flown out to left and center field so far today. That off-speed pitch misses outside. That fastball connects for Say, and now it's 1-2. Thomas came in leading the Tigers with a 329 average. Second on the team with 26 hits. He's in search of his first one here today. That one reaches out after ground ball to Reed. Played way too far back on it. And Thomas will beat it out for an infield single. Reed kind of let that second hop get to him. He was already slow off the end of the bat. And the Tigers get their first hit of the day. Let's bring up the second baseman, number 22, Cooper Lake. Fastball misses outside, and it's 1-0. Lake 0 for 2 as well. He's in search of his first hit. 3-10 coming in. As I mentioned previously, 1, 2, 3 best hitters for this Tigers lineup, all stacked at the top by Coach Wolf. Want them to bat as many times as you can. That's the idea behind that logic. That one popped out to right field, in right center. Under it, that's Olsen, and he makes that play for the first out of the inning. The other philosophy is kind of alternate and stagger your lineup, but get a young team. Maybe you're hurting to score runs. I played on some summer teams like that where you're just trying to stack the top of the lineup and get those guys as many ABs as you possibly can. You know, keep them in the top 3, get some maybe a 4th at bat instead of just 3. First pitch swinging is the third baseman Willis. That one foul to the right side. As Say is ahead 0-1. Willis 0 for 1 in the day with a walk. Say takes a peek at Thomas. This slider misses low and away. Evens the count. Thomas 8 for 9 in stolen bases this year. Most likely won't run down 9-1. Don't want to run into an out. The fastball held on a little too long by Say. In the dirt, picked by Earhart. Willis now ahead 2-1. Comes back and connects on the outside corner to even the count. Willis got an open stance, but feet kind of close together. Don't see that too often. And take a big stride here towards Say as the sun coming out of Jimmy John's. Running on the pitch is Thomas, but it's not quite sure what happened there. I was going to say strike 3, yeah. So I was looking at Thomas getting the second base. Earhart unable to come up with the exchange, and Thomas picks up his 9th steal of the year. First pitch in the dirt to right fielder Keelan Knoll. Say founds the outside corner to even the count. So looks like Say having a little trouble looking at his off-speed pitches, but fastball is doing the job here. So he tries to get 2 clean innings here for the Blue Devils. That one low gets by Earhart. And moving up 90 feet is Thomas. 2-1 count to the Tigers' right fielder. That went low as well. And it's 3-1. Some tossing down in that Blue Devils bullpen. Catcher down the squat, so say they're going to be given the chance to get out of this inning. He steps off. Doesn't like that Thomas was kind of getting a walking lead over that third base. Comes back with a fastball. Once again, the outside corner. Make it 3-2. Noel, 12 strikeouts on the year. It's not too bad of a number. See if he can put one in play here. That one's outside. Doesn't have to. 2-out walk by Say. It's going to bring up the center fielder, Jared Garnett. Garnett 0 for 1 on the day. Came in hitting .233. That fastball, top of the zone, outside corner, goes down to strike one. Say working quickly. Paints that outside corner again. Quickly ahead, 0-2 to Garnett. 23 Ks on the year. So strikeout candidate as well. And there it is. Say works around some trouble. Puts up 2 scoreless innings for LTU. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Blue Devils 9, Tigers 1 on the LTU Sports Network. We're back for the bottom of the 6 here. Nick Olson going to lead off for LTU as it's 3-4-5 for the Blue Devils. Olson 1 for 2 on the day with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. Malone still out there for the Tigers, as LTU needs 2 runs to end this game here. That one goes 5-hole on Scott, Tigers catcher. Looks like Nick Allen sent to pitch hit for the DH Yanenza in the 4-hole. Yanessa, excuse me. And that one gets by Scott as well. So the pitch runner Allen going to get some jogging in, getting these pass balls to the home plate umpire. 2-0 to a dangerous Nick Olson. Came in hitting .467 on the season. That one off the inside of the bat a little bit. Weak fly ball out to right. Catch by Noel, first out of the inning. It's going to bring up Nick Allen. He pitch ran earlier in the game. Courtesy runner for the catcher. It's not quite a pitch runner. That's how he gets to appear here. Kitchen numbers on Allen, making his 10th plate appearance of the year, 0 for 7 on the season. 2 walks. See if the senior can get his first base knock of the season. Off-speed pitch from Malone is low for ball 1. And a senior from Macomb, computer engineering major. Takes that one low. He's ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. Malone working quickly for the Tigers. Here's his offering. That nicked Allen. Kind of disappointed he gets hit by pitch. He wanted to get a chance to swing away, but nonetheless, he'll get on to first base and move it along for the first baseman, Jackson Walkowiak. Walkowiak hit a home run earlier in the game. He's 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Had a single to right in his first plate appearance. Just got under one last time and flew out to right. He ended here with 1 swing. Fastball at 79, misses up and away, nowhere close. Ball 1. That home run earlier by Walkowiak, 8th of the season. Stealing is Allen, and he's in there standing up. That one got by the second baseman, Cooper Lake, backing up. But Allen will stay put. So I mentioned Walkowiak's 8th home run of the season. Earlier today, 36th and 37th RBIs. All second on the team. Fouls that one off his foot. Take a little walk. And it's 2-1. Fastball misses low. That one ripped by the first baseman. We had doubled on the right field line. Going to score Allen. Walkowiak heading for third. He'll make it standing up. See if they score that as a double or a triple. As that got by the right fielder. Walkowiak a little shaken up there, it looks like. He's waving the dugout off, so he'll stay in. And that brings up shortstop number 16, Trent Reed. Reed 1 for 3 on the day. A run ends the game here in the 6th. Reed, chopper to third, knocked down and no play, and I guess they're not. I thought they were playing the 10-run rule, but apparently not. As we're going to play on here. Sorry, folks, had some misinformation before the game. We're going to play on. So with the catcher, Jason Earhart. Only 3 more outs to get by LTU after this inning is over. Earhart first pitch swinging, rips one to left center, out of the reach of Garnett. Reed goes from first to third. Earhart on second base with the double. And then Miller going to come out here again and pitch run. Courtesy run for the catcher, Earhart. Banaszewski steps up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Fastball misses high for ball 1. That one misses low. We'll see if Benishevsky can add to his RBI total. He's got 14 on the season now with his one earlier today. A junior second baseman. He's bumped up that 272 average a tad with his 1-for-2 showing so far. He walks on 4 straight pitches. He's going to pass it along to Trent Matthews. Looks like Coach Wolf going to come out here and make a pitching change. Wait for him to signal. As there's a Tiger warming up in the bullpen. And it looks like Coach Wolf is going to see if Malone can finish this. Bases loaded, 1 out. Matthews 1-for-2. Hit by pitch, RBI in the day. Came in hitting 296. First pitch swinging, fouled and caught down the right side by the first baseman. That was Hamstra for out number 2. Like the aggressiveness by Matthews with the bases full. Fortunately, just couldn't get a good piece of that. And now LT's going to set up a pitch hitter at the top of the order in more set spot. Number 47, Logan Walker. He's 0 for 9 in the year, making his 8th appearance. Walker 0 for 9, 2 walks, 6 Ks. So see if you can put bat on ball here and add some runs for LTU. Fastball high from Malone. Walker, a sophomore. Another Michigan native on this Blue Devils roster. Pops that one up. And out of play. Everybody will reset after the foul ball. Here's the 1-1. That one bounced down the left field side. Now 1-2 hole for Walker. Malone freezes him with the off-speed pitch. Strike 3 is Walker frustrated with himself. Lightly tosses the bat there. Blue Devils add 2, up 11-1. Need 3 more outs to end this one here. We'll be back in a minute on the LTU Sports Network. New pitcher for the Blue Devils here in the 7th inning, looking to close it out. Number 24, Kobe Miller, making his 3rd appearance of the year. And that one fouled off by Alex Bonima in the 9-hole. Give you the numbers for Kobe Miller. 1.2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 8 runs all earned, 2 walks and 3 Ks. So looking to throw up a 0 here is the freshman. He's behind 2-1 to the Tiger shortstop. That one grounded to second. Banaszewski gets around it, fields it cleanly, completes the toss to Walkowiak, and out number 1. Good start for Miller. So we're going to be a pitch hitter for the Tigers. Number 9, Lorenzo Lopez. Lopez, usually a starter, 28 starts on the year and 31 games played out of 34 for GCU. Got the game off here in first part of this doubleheader. Comes in hitting .230, second on the team with 16 RBIs. So see if Coach Wolf can get him ready for game 2 here, getting him at the end of game 1. Miller, another one thrown from the set position. And he misses outside. A little more common for a reliever. They're used to coming in, usually pitching out of the stretch. That fastball at 80 misses low. Lopez up 2-0. And again, Miller missing up and away. Now 3-0 to Lopez. See if there's a take sign here by Coach Wolf as Miller's struggling with his command. There is. And he gets a strike on the inside corner, and it's 3-1. Lopez, a freshman from Kentwood, Michigan. Lines that one to right field, curves all the way back, and it's caught by Olsen for out number 2. So good job by Miller, down 3-0, threw a pair of strikes and got his second out of the inning. Miller's first pitch. Oh, it's going to hit Tigers batter. No harm in an 11-1 game, but going to take away the clean inning for Miller as he's a little mad at himself there. From the top of the order, first base number 1, Logan Hamstra. Hamstra 0 for 3 in the day with 2 Ks, giving 319. So this is how you keep that batting average so high, is at bats like this. Not throw away at bats, and just like that, base hit through the right side can prevent that batting average from dropping too much on a 1 for 4 game. And Grace Christian has runners on first and second. We're at the DH, Dylan Thomas. Thomas 1 for 3, had a infield single to Trent Reed at short in his last at bat. Fastball from Miller misses low and in. Ball number 1. Bonima at second. Hamstra at first. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Corkscrew swing there by Thomas. He's trying to get inside that one. Fouls it back. And it's 1-1. Thomas looking to add to his 11 RBIs on the year. Miller has a sign from Earhart. Banaszewski checking on Bonima at second. That one pulled across his body. Wild pitch by Miller as the Tigers move up 90 feet. Earhart ask for time from the home plate ump. Going to go out and try to settle down the freshman. Good job by the upperclassman Earhart. They're just one pitch away from putting another W in the win column for LTU. Miller sets. Here's the pitch. And he pegs Thomas in the back. So that pep talk fortunately didn't help. And now the bases are loaded for the Tigers. And the 3-hitter Cooper Lake going to step into the box. No tossing down in that Blue Devils bullpen, so this inning with the 10-run lead belongs to Miller. Cooper Lake steps in 0 for 3. Another Tiger in search of his first hit of the day came in hitting .310. Lefty with the open stance. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside for ball 1. Striking outside corner, throw to first. Ball beat him, but good call by the second base umpire as Thomas got his hand back in there. A lot of umps would just ring him up because the ball beat him in the score of the game, but respect integrity by the field umpire calling him safe there. Was a strike on the pitch. Now that ball makes it 2-1 to Cooper Lake. Fastball once again misses outside. Now Miller has to find the zone here with the bases full. Miller sets, raises the leg. Here's the pitch. That one nowhere close. And he'll walk in a run for the Tigers. Now an 11-2 game. So bring up the left fielder, number 6. That's Carter Hewitt. Hewitt swings at the first pitch. Vanashevsky jumps out of his outreached glove. Now he has to dodge a cutoff throw from Olsen. And 2-run score for the Tigers on the single by Hewitt. Now 11-4. Good effort by Vanashevsky. Just above the reach of his outstretched glove. That's going to bring in, looks like Scott the catcher. That's going to be Knoll. Keelan No, the right fielder. Excuse me, I got out of order there. That base hit was by Willis. It's looking at the position. So Willis, the 4-hitter, had that hit. Now it's Knoll, the right fielder, in the 5 spot. Oh, walking lead. Swung on, though, is Knoll. It's going to be a can of corn out in left field. And that one's caught to end the ball game. LTU wins this one 11-4. Out hit the Tigers 11-3. Difference in the game, obviously the hits until this last inning. The Tigers had a couple. 4 errors also by the Tigers. LTU improves on the season to 22-18. Excuse me, 22-17. Tigers fall to 3-32. Take a short break here, about 25 minutes, a half hour. Hope you come back for game 2 of this doubleheader. My name is Ryan Alardi, and we'll talk to you shortly.